Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Having a cup of coffee. So if you see the white around my mouth, it's whipped cream. Okay, it's whipped cream. I love mine. I'm a money magnet. A friend of mine bought me this cup. I love this cup. I'm into manifestation stuff. So hope y'all having an awesome Tuesday. So I'm here to explain myself a little more about the conversation we was having yesterday. And I was talking about that it's hard for me to chase. Okay. So when you in a new beginning relationship, and I'm talking about a new beginning, the relationship is beginning. You might now be 2 years in, a year in, and still y'all really getting to know each other. I know men, y'all are very private. Family business and family health, and I notice y'all not talkative like a woman is, and I get that. So give y'all an example. He was going through something, and it was something big, and we live in different states, and I happened to, as he going through this, be in his state. I was in his state, and he was talking to me about it. I could see the tears in his eyes, and I was just letting him know I'll be there for you. And the more questions I asked, I noticed he started to break away. Then he just said, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to talk about it. I just feel I got to tell you that, and it's on my mind, and da-da-da-da-da. So we kind of left it at that. So I was trying to give him the space, be supportive, talk to him, be where he needed me to be, like the position you need me to be in, I'll be there. So the fact with me being there, he was going to have a procedure done, and he was talking to take a lift, and I'm like, baby, you don't got to take lift. I will take you. And he, no, I don't know, men, y'all don't be wanting to bother nobody, whatever. So he told me no, which honestly, me thinking, now him and his baby mama, not always like a relationship, but they got a history and they real close to each other. They're very, very close. So she in his life, they got the 2 kids. So honestly, I believe that she took him, okay? And out of respect that he was with her, he never responded to none of my texts. How you doing? I hope you okay. I hope you okay. So he didn't respond. And I was like, is everything okay? So I'm studying texting, sincerely worried. And I'm talking about flatline. And I'm like, oh. So at that point, I would say within 3 to 4 days of texting him, after he go into this, situation, nothing. He didn't respond back or whatever. So I just prayed for him and I released it, because now I feel like I'm trying to force him to talk to me. So that's what I mean, chasing. So I totally just disconnected, and to help me not to check on him no more, because I was very concerned, I deleted the number. Because I didn't know about heart. I'm like, okay, I love you. I hope that you're okay. I was like, if you need to talk to me, we can talk. Just talk to me. He just went flatline. Nothing. So I would say he ghosted me for, I'll say, Jesus, about 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks. Because I opted out and removed the number, because I felt like I'm engaging with somebody that don't want to talk to me. So that's what I mean. I'm not going to do this chasing. So I totally disconnect. 3 weeks later, he come back. Baby, I'm so sorry. I was going through so much. And he was like, it's been hard on me. He was like, I wind up having to have a surgery. I had the surgery. I'm okay now. I need you here. Please come. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? That you need me to come. And that kind of like bothered me. But in my mind, seniority, pecking order, and I get it. We're comfortable with people that I'm a newcomer, and you have a lot of history with this woman, and y'all got kids. If it's something serious, I get it. She will be the one. And I don't even feel like it's a relationship with them. You know what I mean? I just think that they're close, especially when it comes to the kids. And he's not close with his family. So I think a lot of stuff he'll rely on her. And, if something definitely going to happen, him and her got to sit down, because He got to make sure his kids is good. So I definitely understand that. I get that. And probably out of respect for her, he probably, I ain't going to talk to nobody. Because she over there nursing him back to health. You know, either he at her house, she at his house, however. But that's what I mean, the chasing. I feel like he totally pushed me out. And then like he come back, baby, I'm so sorry. And I just needed to heal. You know, I lost my parents early. I was scared. And I was scared too. But baby, don't push me out. And when you told me you didn't want to talk about it, I understand that. But this is what he should have did. He should have said to me, baby, this situation right here that I'm going through is hard for me. And I don't at all want to talk to you about it. So I'm going to need some space. So I'm letting you know I need space. And I need you to just give me that. And I'd have respected that. So after he had surgery and everything, he trying to engage. I never asked what it was. I didn't want to hear it. Because you didn't want me to know. You didn't feel trustworthy enough of me or comfortable enough. So you didn't tell me. And I'm like, okay, not a problem. I'm not going to force you to speak to me. And I understand why you would pick her than me. And that's a great decision because y'all got kids. If it's serious, the history. And like I said, I don't believe that him and her have, you know, this thing going on. Because like, she got her own house. He got his own house. You know what I mean? And when I'm there, I'm there. She never come over. She never calls. She never come knocking on the door. But if a woman, if that's her man and he's not interacting and she's coming over, she's knocking on doors. Hey, what? So never. And he even told me she do got kids because he got rooms set up at his house for his babies. He said she got keys. And if my son needs something, the babies need something, she'll come here with keys. Just letting you know. So don't be alarmed. And I was like, oh, okay. But he been told me that day one, like she got keys. Like this is my baby's house too. So I got all that. I understand it. I don't even think it was that. I really think that they have a closeness. And even though the relationship is over, it's a great deal of trust and love there. And to be honest, I totally respect that. And he could have just said that to me. So that's what I mean chasing. So it made me, because I don't want to be like, I'm bugging you to talk to me. So I disconnect. So with that, he had a nerve like, sometimes he feel like I don't care about him like that. How? You closed the door and pushed me out and put the do not disturb on. Do you know how insane that is? To keep texting or trying to engage somebody, even though I know you was going through something. But you was giving me the energy you didn't want me around. You didn't want to talk to me about it. So me have to respect your wishes. So that's what I mean when I say the chasing. I match energy. If you want me there, then I'm going to be there. If you don't, and I get it. When it's these new relationships, me and y'all are not real comfortable telling us everything. And I even respect that. He could have said, listen, it's a lot going on. So he went through the details and stuff like that he was going through. But then he didn't want to talk about it. I get it. You could say, hey, baby, I'm going through a whole lot. And I just don't want to talk to you about everything. To be honest, I don't feel comfortable speaking about everything. You know, I'm not comfortable yet to do that. Give me some space. And I would have totally respected that. But then it's like, after everything was over, said and done, you're back healthy. Baby, you got to come here. I need you. I miss you. I love you. And I'm like, what was the love at when you were sick? Because I'm that partner that I want to do everything I can. And even if you telling me you need me to go away for you to get better, I'm willing to do that too. I respect the relationship between you and her. And I get it. Y'all very close. And I get it. She's going to be there. I don't even question that. That's not even a concern for me. I know you and her genuinely have love, and you know, when it comes to family, you know, I'm kind of an introvert for my family. He's an introvert. She's family to him. You know what I mean? Even though they, you know, they got kids, but it's, you know, and a lot of time people have that. So that's a bond that I would never be able to step in between. And I'm not jealous of it. I'm not, but I just felt like, I was trying to show you that I care, my concern. So, and then that's what I mean. So me and y'all do that. Or like even with the texting. Now, don't get me wrong. With this man's job, this man got a really busy job and the stuff they do, they can allow him to be up on a pole. He ain't finna be up on a fucking pole looking to see. So I understand. He's a supervisor. So I understand this man got a lot of stuff going on in his life. So a lot of times, I don't know if where he be or whatever or how or the power plants they be around. Because sometimes I could text him. He would never ever text me back and he'd be like, I swear to you, I never got a text, and he'll show me on the phone. I don't know if it's where he work and what he do with the, with the signals and stuff, with their job, that like they deal with the lights and the power and all this type of stuff, and they around all these surgers, and I don't know, but he'll tell me, and I know he'd be at work. He never got a text from me, so I be assuming that he's ignoring me, and it's like when you get an attractive man and he got a lot of women that like him, I think a lot of times they, they take it for granted. They take it for granted. And especially when you building that real deep relationship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time they want you to prove yourself. But it's like, if there's so many women competing for this man or whatever, then it's like, I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to. When y'all got a lot of people, it's like, we got a lot of people that like us, and y'all not going to compete for us. You know what? Go on and pick Jimbo. I'm good. You go right ahead. So that's the part that I'm talking about. I can't chase. Like, I be believing him when he say, he'll show me. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. But it's like, sometimes I just got to move back. But judge me from my actions every time you speak to me. And you talk to me, and our energy when we're around each other. I show you nothing but respect, love, and compassion. So y'all might have a lot of people competing for y'all, but man judge the body, God judge my heart. Judge me from how I treat you, how I move for you, how I, how I am for you. So that's what I mean when I'm saying that the chasing part, because it goes both ways. And it's almost like sometimes these new age relationships, like two could play that game. Y'all ain't texting back, and y'all, so I don't know. So when it get deep like that, a lot of times I just bag up. And I've been noticing that a lot in these newer relationships. Like, the conversation is, and then more of it turn into text messages, and it's like, Sometimes I need that old-fashioned love. I need you to pick up the phone and express. And not saying that he don't, but that's what I mean, that part, when I had to unplug, because I felt like I was reciprocating love and he was pulling back. And thinking about it, I know y'all move different, and I know y'all very private, especially with a health scare. Y'all thinking possibility this the end of the road. And y'all trying to set things up. But when a woman care about you, she's going to hang in there, and whatever she can do to assist you. And I'm talking a woman that genuinely cares about you. She ain't around. It ain't got nothing to do with money. Ain't got nothing to do with looks. It have nothing to do with intimacy. That when this woman is around you, she is wholehearted with you. And that's how I was. I'm wholehearted. But when I'm saying I can't chase, that's what I mean. So I do try to show that, every time I'm in the presence, but y'all gotta sometime don't play them little mind games, but like I say, when he with me, he expressed that, and I know, and I feel that energy, that love, and just everything. But don't play mind games with me. Talk to me, and let me know. And I told my son, I'm gonna tell you this, and our religions is different. I said, I'm grateful to Jehovah that you're better. But these little games you're doing with me, where you connecting and pulling back, and don't play with me. Do not play with me, because I'll leave you alone because of the energy that you're giving me. I match energy. Don't match my energy. Energy is masculine energy. I said, I'm not trying to give you masculine energy as a man. I'm giving you the same energy you're giving me. Like, if I'm responding to you and you're not responding, then that's that. But evidently it's got to be something with the phones and stuff like that. But it's like, hey, where I'm at. And every time you call me, whether I'm working, doing this, doing that, I'm going to respond. So that's how I put it. okay, you know I'm at, you call me, because my messages don't seem to get through. So with that being said, I hope you have a great day. But yeah, that's what I meant. Toodles.